We'll have it out to you in less than a week. Kelly Diedring is here. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Guy.
How are you?
You ready to get washing?
I love this machine. You know what? You know what? You and I laughed when I first talked about it, but I'm thinking it's so brilliant because, and you even said, Guy, you know you have a boat. When you go out and you want to be able to wash like your suits and stuff, do you really want to go to the laundromat, or if you're in an RV and you just need to wash things, or ladies, especially those fine washables, if you put those even in the delicate cycle, they're going to get beat up.
Absolutely.
You always wash them in the sink. Well, this is a great solution to that.
This is the Laundry Pod. It's the world's first non-electric, environmentally friendly washing machine. Let me say that again. It's the world's first non-electric, environmentally friendly washing machine. Your fast cycle and your small cycle is going to use between 30 and 40 gallons of water. 30 and 40 gallons of water. The Laundry Pod will do a small load of laundry with between 2 and 3 gallons of water. So if you know somebody that's graduating from high school, if you know somebody that lives in an apartment, or you live in an apartment or a condo that you don't have a washer dryer, and you're spending your life and your life savings at a laundromat, the Laundry Pod is for you. You can't afford to miss this because it's an investment that's going to pay for itself in only a few short weeks and just a few loads of laundry. Like you said, a boat, RVers, you know, those students going off to college. Man, if I had one of these in my dorm room when I was in college.
Are you kidding me? You know, a lot of times I waited in line at the one machine that was in our dorm. It was a nightmare.
I know, I would have spent more time studying.
Nice. Sure, okay, Kelly.
Let's get clean.
Show everybody how simple this is, because the system is so brilliant. And I laugh when you tell me how it got invented.
Yes.
But it makes perfect sense.
Do you want to share?
Essentially, you know the salad spinners that are out there.
Right.
Well, you know, somebody basically came up with the idea, hey, listen, if I made it a little bit bigger, I can actually wash my clothes. It agitates the water underneath the way it's built, and you can get these things done in a matter of minutes. And you don't have to fill up the sink. It doesn't take a lot of water, and you can do it anywhere, just like with your salad spinner. You can bring it with you on a trip.
That's right.
And I love the fact that when you go to a hotel, ladies, you know this, and let's say you've got your undergarments or your suits. How many times do you rinse them out in the sink and you hang them up in the hotel shower? Right. This is the way to be able to wash them, where you can actually use detergent and you're not putting them in a dirty sink. You don't know what else has been there.
That's exactly right.
Here's your machine.
Now let's talk about that. So you're right. The inventor learned that ladies were washing their delicates in a salad spinner. Ladies, how much do we spend on our bra and panty sets? We spend a lot of money only to have to hand wash them. I've just put 10 pieces in the Laundry Pod. I take a detergent, an environmentally friendly detergent, just like Nellie's.
Yeah, you can use Nellie's.
Absolutely. And then I'm just going to use 1/5 of the laundry detergent that I would use in a normal load. A normal load would have used that entire capful. And then I take water. Well, first I make sure that this is locked, so you can see that that's in the locked position, which means the water's going to stay in.
And that's the drain.
That's the drain. And then I just take 1 gallon of water. You could use hot or cold water, depending on what you're washing, just like you would in an electric unit, and I pour it over the clothes. And it's that simple. Now, this one is clear. You're gonna get the one that's white and green, but this one is clear. Let me move this out of the way.
We want you to see what's going on in there, right?
We want you to see how it works, because it's so incredible. I just put this on here and I lock it. Now, watch. 1 minute and I spin, and I am not exerting any energy whatsoever. And do you see those
is so
suds?
Awesome.
Now, Guy, when I spin this one time above, that basket inside is actually turning 4 times. Every rotation I make, that basket spins 4 times. I'm not exerting any energy whatsoever, and look at the suds. I am cleaning my delicates. I don't have to hand wash them. I don't have to wring them out and stand over the sink and take all of that time. I'm doing it in the Laundry Pod, and it's recommended that on a wash cycle, you're gonna do this for only about a minute.
Yeah, that's it.
Your fast cycle on your washing machine, mine at least, takes 20 to 30 minutes on a fast cycle.
And you're not gonna be able to wear that stuff later on in the day. There's no way, because you're gonna be sitting there waiting for that downtime. I'm going to tell you right now that we always, towards the last third of the presentation, these start to go quickly. I've only got 470 of these to go around. That's for the whole country. That's all we get. We never get a lot of these in at the same time. We have a hard time keeping them in stock. FlexPay goes away at midnight tonight, and I think the FlexPay is $29.98, free shipping and handling. Get this thing home. You're going to absolutely love it. I know you're looking at it and you're thinking, but you know what, though? The ladies that are smart out there are looking at it and they're going,
yes.
I've needed something like this for a long time to do all my fine washables and all that stuff.
It's so innovative. It's brand new. It's one of those things you look at it and go, why didn't I think of that? Now,
I know.
It's just like your regular electric unit. You're going to have a wash, a rinse, and a spin. You only need 1 pod, but just in the interest of time, we're using 3 different pods. So now your rinse. all I do is I've got my wet clothes that I've just washed. I'm gonna take 1 gallon of clean water. Of course, I've got my, my drain locked. My 1 gallon of clean water goes right over my soapy clothes. Lock it on. And spin.
And now it's your spin cycle.
Yeah, and so when you rinse,
or your rinse cycle,
you only want to spin for about 2 minutes. Now here's the fun part. Children love to do this. I'm not kidding you. Have you ever asked your son to do the laundry? He probably looked at you like you were an alien.
Are you kidding me? If it was this, he'd love it. He'd be like, oh yeah, cool, I get to turn the crank, that's sweet. He'd love that.
It's hands-on. Children love to do their own laundry. And speaking of children, if you've just had a baby or you're still washing baby clothes, we know how often that babies spit up on their clothes. They get them dirty, they drop food on them. If you've got small loads of laundry, in between loads of laundry, that you don't want to waste the energy, the electricity, the money, the detergent on a full load of laundry, the Laundry Pod is for you. It is going to pay for itself in just a matter of a couple of loads. Now, this happens to be my favorite part of the Laundry Pod. Now, once I've rinsed, I've twisted the toggle, which means I've unlocked.
See what's going on the side down here? Check it out. Look,
you can see my rinse water is draining.
Comes out. We're going to try to get that shot. We'll get it eventually. There it is. You can sort of see the water. And now, obviously, if you're at a campsite, you know, you just put that off into the woods, whatever it is. If you're using an eco-friendly detergent, you don't have to worry about it. And then watch. Now Kelly is starting to spin it
dry. You can actually spin your clothes dry.
This is so awesome.
And so you don't have to wring them out. You don't have to hurt your hands or your fingers if you have any mobility issues whatsoever and you've always had to wring your clothes out when you hand wash them. Look at that water. That is the remaining droplets of water that I'm spinning dry from my delicates that I've put in here. And then all I do is I hang them up to dry. And they're mostly dry. I mean, feel that. We've had a gallon of water in there. It is mostly dry. It's just like your spin. This is your favorite part, I understand, Guy.
Oh, you know, she teases me because it's all this ladies' underwear. No, I'm not a weird person. I'm just helping you.
You're just helping me.
I'm just helping. Look, and I'm even grabbing,
see,
I'm grabbing nice things, not the
But
ladies'
the truth is, ladies, I just want to talk again. How much money are we spending on our bra and panty sets? It's unbelievable how much we're spending. We're spending, some of us probably hundreds or thousands of dollars a year, and we have to hand wash these. No longer. You throw them in the Laundry Pod in under 10 minutes. You saw 1 minute on the wash, 2 minutes on the rinse, less than a minute on the spin. In under 10 minutes, I've just washed an entire load of delicates, and I'm preserving the life of my delicates. They're going to last me longer. I don't have to then go back to the store and spend all of that money to repurchase them because I've put them in the electric unit or I've put them somewhere else. The sky is the limit. This is so innovative. You really can't find it this price anywhere on the globe. This is the best price.
And you know what? You take this thing, and the thing only weighs about 6 pounds, so you can take this where you go. You can port this around. You'll absolutely love it. So, from top to bottom again, it's called the Laundry Pod. We're taking $10 off the price. This is ideal for your things like your ladies' fine washables, any nighttime undergarments. We're talking about bathing suits, anything that you need to wash that you would normally do on delicate cycle, or even if you just want to put a pair of jeans in there and you want to wash a pair of jeans, you're out on a camping trip and you're like, I want to wash these jeans for tomorrow and I want to hang them up in a tree. You can do that as well. You can bring this wherever you go. A lot of your dry cleaning items that you're like, you know what, I'm just going to bring it to the dry cleaner, and then they put chemicals and blah, blah, blah. You can use, our Nellie's soda powder. You can use that in here, the laundry soda. You can use whatever you want in, but the bottom line is you wash, you rinse, and you spin, and then you hang them out. Okay, with the people online, there's now only about 380 of these to go around. It's funny. It's like we get down about 5 minutes,
I know,
Kelly,
it takes
people
a little
are
while
like,
because it's new.
That is cool. We got a lot of people who are just going to make giant salads in here, which you could do if you really wanted to, but no, it's great.
You mentioned camping. My husband is a biologist. He goes out in the field quite a bit, but of course he has this one pair of field pants that he just loves, and if they get dirty one day, he's asking me to wash them, or he wants to wash them, and do a whole load, and it's not very environmentally friendly. If you only have a few pieces to wash, this is perfect for in-between loads. For those of you that wear scrubs to work, or you have to wear scrubs or uniforms on a daily basis, I'm a runner. I run every single day. I know you do too. It's kind of our meditation, right? Like I get really cranky if I don't run. I have 2 pairs of running, I have 50 pairs of running shorts, but 2 are my favorites.
Yeah.
And I want to wear them all the time, but I'm not going to do an entire load of laundry just for 1 pair of running shorts. I throw them in my laundry pod with a couple other pieces. They dry in minutes, literally, because they're so thin, and they're clean for my next run, and I'm feeling good about it. And I've saved money, I've saved electricity. You know, it's just a wonderful thing.
There's 350 left, okay? So if you want it, and I've got it, we're gonna put our 5-minute clock up in just a second, but again, simple. So you put about, you know, you can put anywhere from 1 to 7, 8, 9, 10 garments inside here. Then you add, you can add your Nellie's, laundry soda, add a little bit of that, and then you add your water. That's all you do. Then you just turn the crank. It agitates, it washes, does everything that you need to do, but it doesn't beat your clothes up like it will when you're using a traditional washing machine, which basically rips your clothes back and forth. That's how it cleans it. It degrades the fabric. You can't do that to your fine silks or your linens or things like that. You're gonna trash them. This does a gentle, it's like one big gentle cycle. You can see it's not whipping the clothes back and forth. You can go one direction to the other, which we encourage, because it definitely gives your clothes a little bit more of a clean. But what's happening in here is that water is penetrating through the little grids inside the basket, and it's focusing itself through the clothes, so you're getting a really great clean. And then all you need to do after this is you can drain out the water, and then you add your fresh clean water, right? And then you rinse that for another 2 minutes, right?
Yep.
And then after the 2 minutes was finished, then you unhook the little latch on it, for lack of a better word.
That's the technologically speaking word.
Yeah, the little latch. And then you drain it, and then you get to spin it. And that, to me, is just, I mean, I love the fact it's a really substantial product. It's easy, snaps together. I'm going to go through a little spin cycle here, and look at how quickly you can do this.
I mean, are you really?
There's still water coming out of here.
It's so simple.
Using a couple of pinkies here.
Now, Guy, I want to remind folks, it's summer coming up. Our bathing suits, we go into the pool or we go into the beach, and we get them dirty, but they don't need to be washed. They just need to be rinsed.
They're almost dry already.
I know, exactly.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be touching somebody's underwear, but...
It's perfect.
Stop it.
So it's really great to be able to throw in your swimwear, even if it's just with fresh, clean water, to rinse the sand out, to rinse the chlorine out. Otherwise, you're ruining your swimwear because the chlorine is actually going to bleach it, or the sand is going to ruin it. So you throw it in the laundry pod. It's great for RVs, vacations.
And you and I we live in Florida, right?
We do. We're lucky enough.
And what do we get that comes to Florida on a fairly regular basis, even though we hope it never does, are the terrible storms and the terrible, hurricanes, things like that, where we lose power. So, you know, if you lose power, and we've lost power here for weeks at a time at one point. I was here for those 3 hurricanes that we got. Paul, our producer, he's so smart. He's always thinking about this stuff. And Paul said, you know, you lose power, you know, with the English accent's even better. But he talks about, you know, what are you going to wear dirty underwear all week if you lose power?
Exactly.
No, you'll be able to wash and clean things as you go, and then you can hang them inside, whatever you need to do. But all I can say is I encourage you to get it now. There's about 300 remaining. I've only got 2 minutes left. It's free shipping and handling. It's the only airing of the day, and always when Kelly is here, this product always sells out. She does such a good job with it. But I'm telling you, it's going to go quickly. Already 130 people have just grabbed it. We've got less than 2 minutes, so pour your detergent in, give it a quick wash, drain it, give it a quick rinse, then spin it. The whole operation takes about 10 minutes. It's designed so that it's comfortable on your hands. It's designed to be portable.
Oh, yes.
Bring it wherever you want. So you even the little handle folds down.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to show. So you can just put this underneath your sink. It just folds over just like that. It goes straight under any sink. It's only about a foot high. It's small. It's very thoughtfully designed. It's small, but it can hold so much.
Yeah.
Now, I want to remind ladies, look, this is probably one of my favorite t-shirts. I didn't pay very much for this, maybe $20 or $25. But if you can get a good look, there are beads embroidered on the bike spokes. Now, it's a $20 t-shirt that I used to dry clean at $5 each time I brought it to the dry cleaners because I was worried that the little beads would fall off. Now, all I do is turn it inside out. I throw it in my laundry pod with a couple other things, and it's clean, and I've saved so much money because, I mean, why spend so much money on an inexpensive shirt? The same goes for my everyday business attire, my dresses, things like this that normally you would probably spend $5 or $6 at the dry cleaners to have clean because you were just a little bit worried about putting it in the electric unit. You're going to throw this in the laundry pod. I dropped a big thing of cheese on here one day. And the next day, I wanted to wear it to a different meeting. Okay, yes, I do that. I wear the same dress 2 days in a row.
I have no issue with that. I have no issue with that.
I threw it in the laundry pot, and it came perfectly clean, so I'm actually saving money. Anything that can actually be washed in your regular washer, anything that doesn't specifically say dry clean only can be washed in the laundry pot. And remember, I know a lot of you out there live in condos and high-rises where you don't have a washer dryer, you're not allowed to have one, or you just don't have the space for one, right? This is going to save you so much money, and not just money, because it's really important to save money, but it's gonna save your time and your frustration at the laundromat.
That's what it's all about. And listen, very busy, use express ordering. We're gonna maybe give you one more minute on this. But Paul, our producer, all these things are coming in his head, and I'm like, you're 100% right. He's like, what if you're traveling and you're on the road? You're just a guy, you're a business traveler, right?
Absolutely.
And you're driving your car, you're driving your truck, whatever it is, and you want to be able to just wash your socks, your underwear, things like that. Do you really want to have to take 2 hours out of your day to go to a laundromat down the street, or, okay, so maybe the hotel has a laundry. Right. You want to put your clothes in with somebody else, just put their clothes in. You don't know what's been in there. This is your machine. You bring it wherever you go. It's perfect for, like we said, all those fine washables. It's ideal to travel with if you got little kids you need to wash their suits, their underwear, their socks, stuff like that. All right, Paul just said last 200 available right now with the folks online. And you see, we got 290 left, but we got about 100 people shopping with us right now. So just about out of time, but listen, you'll love it. Again, it only weighs about 6 pounds. It's eco-friendly. Use some of that Nellie's soda powder in there. It's fantastic to use with it because it dissolves so well. You're gonna love this. Limited quantity, free shipping and handling. 3 flexible payments goes away tonight at midnight, and this is the only airing of the day. So you're wonderful. Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks, guys.
It's good to see you always. Hey, listen, we're gonna take a quick break, but when we do, we're coming back with the